Hi there. I'm gonna be doing some improv stand-up. Trying to make it funny, but it might not be funny because that's me. So it always gets me how people can be so, what's the word? So just blind. So blind, and then people aggravate me. That's what I'm trying to say. Like today, this kid was like, so what do we do today? Eating lunch? Like, yes, we're gonna eat lunch. So
I gotta finish where Adam started, so yeah, I go. So yeah, we were eating lunch, and then we walk into a Subway, and this dude he doesn't even know what he wants, you know? So you're going into a Subway, it's a sandwich store, and you have all these different options. You got tomatoes, onions, and they got the dressing and crap, all different dressings. And normally, you know, when you take a little kid, they're normally just like, I want bread, you know, maybe the cold cut combo, turkey, and just throw some onions on there, tomato. But you got these adults going in. This guy's a big adult, you know. He's like real tall, not heavy, not thin. It's kind of in between type of guy, you know, kind of the guy that likes his sandwiches. So he goes in there and he's like, the guy's like, in Subway hat, he's like, what can I make for you today? What bread you want? He's like, oh, you know, I want the $5 foot long, and I'll take the Italian one. Do you want that toasted? I'll take it toasted. So they toast it, comes out of the oven, and he starts telling all this different crap. Like he's like, I want olives, onions, tomatoes. Some of this crap, I don't even know what he's getting on there, and it looks like he literally just took a dump and just mushed it onto a sandwich. Kind of like that meatball sub that Subway started. Disgusting. And I was standing there, and I was like,
dude, just choose what you want. Okay, maybe get some pickles, lettuce, mayo, whatever you want. This dude made me so mad. And the Subway's worker is like, okay, sir, well, you kind of put too much stuff on there, so it's going to have to, like, maybe $7.50 is going to even out your total. He's like, oh, okay, well, I'll add a soda and some chips in there. I'm like, dude, I told you I was paying. You don't just add stuff on like that. You know, I was like, oh, it's just the stuff people do. All right, another story. I'm in band, okay? This dude's in band as well. We both play the same instrument, the trumpet. And if you're in band, you know that a lot of times trumpet has the melody of the song. And so there'll be like the doo-doo-doo-doo-doo of like main thing. And the dude is really bad. And he's like, I'm gonna challenge you to a trumpet duel. I'm like, okay. So we're like dueling with the trumpets, and we're like, boop, 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 boop. And he's like, okay, well, I'll do this. I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna beat you.
I'm gonna use my fingers like I do on Call of Duty. And so I was a little afraid because personally, I'm not used to playing instruments. I'm used to, you know, editing videos, doing things like that. So me having to do an instrument is kind of scary. It's my first time, but you know, I've got self-confidence that is like, say, like a kangaroo's. And the reason I'm saying like a kangaroo's is because you know how kangaroos jump high, and if they have that determination, they can go high. I'm like that. If I have the determination, I can go as high as I want to, regardless of what people say. So I was like a kangaroo at the moment. I was hopping, getting pumped up for this, right? And I start playing, and I'm like, now pretend that sounds like a trumpet, all right? And this guy was like, man, I'm about to play A Beautiful World. And he starts going, and when he's playing this, there's girls going on him like this, and they're like,
So I was like, okay, dude, I win, obviously. And then we're trying to figure out what to do after school, right? I was like, dude, just you decide. He's like, no, okay. We're gonna do rock, paper, scissors. Winner has to decide. Okay, so I was like, okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. So I'm thinking the guy's gonna use rock again, and at this time, I decided to use paper, right? And so we were like, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. He had rock, and I was over here, I'm like, paper! And I go, ha! I won! I won!
I was all like, yes, I won! I got paper. I totally knew he was gonna choose paper. And then this kid over here is like,
And I was like,
okay.
I felt like a true winner, and I walked away knowing that I succeeded in what I did, because I played what makes a beautiful world like girls grinding on my dick. He didn't have that.
Yeah, so I ended up having to pick what we had to do after school. So I chose, why don't we just make a YouTube video? I don't know.
And that's kind of how we got here. And I got cigarettes from my garage.